Hiya.
Bit windy.
It's day 112 and we're back in New York State. I want to say a massive thank you to Fireball for getting us an invite with him to stay at his friend's house last night and have a Nero.
Terry and Joe.
Yeah, massive thank you to you guys, and just want to say what a beautiful home you have. You made us feel so welcome, and we had a great time with you. The storm yesterday has changed things completely.
Yeah.
Beautifully hot day,
Good, yeah.
but the air is nice and clear now.
Yeah.
We're a bit later, 10 o'clock, just the way we chose to be. I think Fireball's under the same opinion. We're going to walk. It's a shame because there's a shelter today, 0.6 off the trail, and it shows great views of the Hudson and the New York City skyline. But, you know, it's just that good predicament of 1.2 miles round trip.
We'll see what time it is.
So personally, I'd sooner walk the 1.2 miles further north and find a campsite. But we'll see how we get on with the temperatures and the terrain. We're hoping what today is. I don't know without pressing that top button nearest you to the side there. Yeah, press that. Today's Tuesday, so we're going to be able to be in Connecticut by the end of the week, and then push on to Massachusetts, where we're going to take a whatever time plus a zero at Great Barrington.
We've plastered ourselves with
a new
sort of
Picardin or Picardin.
So sore.
Alison's absolutely covered in bites all over her legs and thighs. See how that goes. It doesn't feel as greasy, I must say, as DEET. It's probably the same thing. It's made by Sawyer. So we're going to push on. That's what we're looking at. And our view. And I'm hoping this is the New York today we're going to enjoy.
Yeah.
It's been alright, but it's just been tough with the humidity.
Yeah.
So we're going to crack on now, see what we can do. So, we're in New York. This is where we're going at the moment. I just want to stand here actually because it's so cool. Let's have a look then. So as you can see, two white blazers. This is where we are. Don't wish to intend to go and see what's inside there. So let's have a look. So guys, we're going up through here. Obviously we're not going through that one because we can fit through that one. Right, let's just have a quick look here. I'm going to have to switch the camera off here because we're not getting through here with a camera holding my trekking poles. In fact, I'll have to have a look at this. We're just thinking now, this is what must be called the lemon squeezer. So obviously Alison's coming now. I'll show you in a second. So, to be honest, she hasn't got the biggest frame.
Oh, what?
You haven't got the biggest frame.
Right.
So, frame.
A frame?
Dear me. Do I want to speak a different language to you?
There's no way you could get through there with the pack.
No, there isn't. Look, you're walking sideways now.
I know. It's wet as well.
Just keep going till you get out. So, all we did, guys, some paracord. Lifted the packs up. And there we go. Both packs are up now. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Shall we do it again? So we're up. I presume looking up there on that tree. We're heading up that way. Just a suggestion to the AT. Why don't you get some rebars resined in up there, you know, and give us something really to do challenging, if it's not hard enough already. I'm surprised about that, aren't you?
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to stand here anyway because it's beautifully and cool.
Yeah.
So, see what else they hold in store for us. It's the end of the day, it's 8:15, and we've set camp on top of a mountain. As you can see, I'll just show you. It's an absolute glorious evening. It's fresh, some cool breeze, no humidity as such, a glorious sunset happening just over in the distance. A lot of the guys have gone to a campsite tonight. That was 0.6 off the trail, so they could see the Manhattan skyline. We've walked past it today from a ridge and could see it in the distance, couldn't we? I'm just wondering if we could see it through the trees here. May have a look in a minute. If we can, I'll show you. But there's no way. Alison and I discussed this. We are not walking a 1.2 mile round trip to get off the track and come back. It's just too far, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not
just, you know, adding that kind of mileage daily. It's been a tough day again today. New York's proving pretty challenging. I mean, everybody's saying the same. It's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? You know, nobody really talks about New York State in the AT. So once you get out of Pennsylvania, you get to the whites, and yeah, it's been challenging. It's been a beautiful day, hot, less humidity today. It's cool up here now, so the midges have gone for the night. So we're set up just there, as you can see. And to be honest, 20 minutes time, I think we're in the tent, weren't we, ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Up in the morning, try and get a big day in tomorrow. And we'll join you in the morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Day
113.
113.
Yeah, day 113. Beautiful morning. Considerably cooler, but fresher.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully a good walking day today.
Yeah.
For
Sun's
now.
just rising behind it. Well, over there.
Yeah.
And not a bad night's sleep actually.
No, cool. Better night's sleep. As a game once, you can see.
That's still what we're looking
Yeah. We're on our way down to Seven Lakes Drive.
at. Yeah.
And we'll take it from there, see what we can do today, get back on track. The humid weather sort of knocked us off our stride a few days, but I'd like to say the rest and the shorter mileage has done us good, but it just still seems as long, didn't it?
Yeah.
The days.
Yeah. It's good walking weather today. Well,
Feels
so
like
far,
it.
So
Yeah, feels like it. So we're going to crack on,
yeah.
and anything interesting, we'll let you know. So I've just come down off Bear Mountain, and it's 12:10. Had a bit of lunch, and it's quite surreal. This is, isn't it? Here we are in a zoo. Here we've got a red fox there, and if a little face could tell 1,000 pictures about being in a cage, I think his is one of them. He doesn't want to look at us. He looks totally fed up, bless him. It is really. Typical, just as we start to talk to you, it's starting to rain. What do we have here? A bobcat. Where is he?
In the corner over there.
Yep, he's down there again. Just sat looking into the wilderness, not giving us a blind bit of notice. I sort of always thought, no snakes. No, our weasel is off exhibit today, so he's obviously taking a day off today. So, you know, I always thought of it as a great thing for the kids to be able to see wild animals they don't always see. But spending the amount of days we've spent in the wilderness, then we come through here and see them caged, does show a new light. What do you think? How do you see it?
Pardon?
How do you see it?
How do I see it?
Now seeing them in
Captivity.
yeah, well, yeah, just. So what do we have here? Let's have a look.
Oh my God.
There's vultures. Oh, here we go. Oh, one there's in a hammock. Now you've got to see this, guys, to believe this. So that bee there is actually using the restroom, so we're not going to focus on that one too much. But that one there is the lazy one. He's lying in a hammock. He's huge, I'll tell you that. He's lying on his back. And it is a bit humid, I must admit. It's just so surreal.
I've seen a real one without being in a cage, so...
You stand there and look at these two. I'm half expecting Will Ferrell to jump over and get Miss Corningstone out of there to saved. What's his name? In Anchorman.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's walk along.
Yeah, these are our black bears.
So honestly guys, you read this, we've read this all the way up. Fort Clinton, October the 6th, 1777. Orange County militia defended this post, stormed by the greatest fighting army on the planet, and a couple of guys in bearskin. Honestly, we read this rubbish, Alison, all the time, don't we? That these Americans think they defended it against us. The funny thing is, to you Americans, we read the same thing at school as well, so yeah, it's great, absolutely brilliant. The place here is absolutely majestic. Some of the buildings here, beautiful roofs. Yeah, we're going to cross over this bridge now. But just thought I'd come and read this. Something else I've learned. So yeah, we're just going to cross this suspension bridge. See, no doubt they're going to take us up one of those huge mountains in front. I nearly swore then. Just going to cross over here. There's another building there, beautiful. Beautifully built, I mean built in 1924. Looks hundreds and hundreds of years older. But I'd be surprised if it was with the quality of the stonework. So, well, we actually do, unless you would like to swim across the river. I'd like to see that with the pack on there, would you? At least we'd be like turtles.
Cross here and save time. Before the construction, there was a boat.
Yeah, boat to take you across. Yeah. So, over there, that picture is like sort of like what we're going over. And there is the Appalachian Trail. The very first section of the AT connected Bear Mountain to Delaware Water Gap. Got to say though guys, it is really getting muggy again, isn't it?
Yeah.
They did forecast thunderstorms today, but so far so good. Just a couple of drops while we're in the zoo. Just show you over this bridge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what lies ahead in front. Huge. Just a stomach. So there. This is what we're going to be crossing in a minute. I don't think we can quite see it as well from here, but over there in the distance, in the left-hand corner, when we came off the mountain, there was the most amazing looking town built into the hillside. Don't know what it is, but look pretty exclusive, some of the properties. Yeah, so we're going to crack on, get over this bridge.
So it's 2:15. It's still very hot and muggy. We've come through the past the zoo, and we're now just all up in the mountains. So I've got the camera for a change to show you in front Simon's legs, because I think the bugs are still around. But are they still bothering you, Simon?
Nope.
No, let's have a look then. Why not?
They're not bothering me, but they've broke me. In fact, the next outfitters, I'm going to see if they do a complete mesh suit and boots.
Well, I'm glad to stop still a second. I'm just showing you legs. See, they're just the same as mine, but a
bit more muscular.
Oh, but I tried the net on, and I can't see very well in it. Can you see all right?
It's a bit hazy.
It's a bit hazy, but
$3 you expect.
yeah.
I must look a right pillock, but nobody knows me out here, so it doesn't really matter.
We'll crack on and we'll see how long this net lasts without me wetting myself. Good evening. It's the end of the day. We've had quite a nice day. It's been tough again with the humidity and the mosquitoes, as we showed you earlier with Simon's net.
It's not that we're cold sitting in these jumpers.
We've only got our long sleeve fleeces on to stop anything biting us. We tried to find a camping spot and we just couldn't find anywhere, so we just carried on walking and we did an extra 2 miles, which not what we wanted, but we didn't really have a lot of choice because the camping in New York is quite poor. I also want to say that the white blazes in New York are quite poor. If anybody's listening out there.
Yeah, they are. There's something I've been today, really, really poor.
Yeah.
1,400 miles. We've had to stop and check 4 times today.
At least, yeah. So we found a little camp spot as our tent. My lovely pink t-shirt that is going to be thrown away as soon as I get a chance to get another one, a different colour. Socks are drying because they are also soaking wet and sweaty. But we had a good lunch at Bear Mountain.
I've got to say about New York, people told us this a long time ago. You walk off into a roadside and there are delis galore. And this afternoon, was it on the Peekskill Road?
Peekskill Road, yeah.
There was
an Appalachian deli.
Amazing, where you get a frozen milkshake and it goes into a machine. You can have it what thickness you like. We sat there and, you know, we've even got tomorrow planned. It's an 18.5. We did 18.8 miles today. Tomorrow's 18.5, and then it's unusual for us, 0.4 off, I think, is it the Stormsville Road?
Yeah.
And there's somebody's mountain deli. It's open till 8 p.m. It's got camping. That is the only reason we're going.
We've got a proper camping spot because we are stealth camping at the moment.
Yeah, we are.
And
we've got a great spot tonight.
We have got quite a good spot, but it's not easy. And it's when it's at the end of the day and you're trying to find a space and you're tired and you're aching and you're weary. But we've done it today, and we managed to do it yesterday as well. Find a little spot.
Tomorrow night we'll be at 1434.1 and it's New York 52. Mountaintop Market Deli, open daily 5 till 8 with an ATM machine, probably going to need one of those. Payphone inside, welcome to water from faucet on the side of the building and electrical outlets. Camping allowed nearby. It has shopping and food.
I mean, we have got quite a bit of food with us, but
we're not eating it.
We're not eating it at the minute.
We bought everything today.
Yeah.
Except for breakfast.
So we're gonna go to sleep soon, but we thought we'd show you the outside of our tent and say good night.
Yeah, we're in a quiet little spot, and funnily enough, we just walked up 100 feet.
Yeah.
Swarming with mosquitoes because there's a dried out creek down there. Yeah, I've killed a few here, but usually they're in your face. And we're sort of in a little dip here, sorry, that way. And unless they feel sorry for us, I think they're leaving us alone.
I think they've eaten us alive. I'm still so itchy.
Don't scratch. But the good thing is as well, like last night, the temperature's dropped a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's not as hot and muggy 2 nights running.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah, we certainly will. Minus the green fleece and the blue fleece. hopefully.
Yeah, we did catch up on a few YouTube comments
Yes, we did,
today, and thank you very much for still following us.
We'll get back to all the people that have asked us questions.
We will get back to you when we're in Great Barrington.
Yeah, it might be about another... Well, it's a week.
This week.
We booked the room today. The only downside is now I'm starting to think we may do it in 6 days. We was sort of working the maths out today, weren't we? Wednesday to Wednesday, 7 days. But when you're hiking, you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Wow.
It's just bizarre. So it's 8.
I'm going to go because I'm going to eat my honey bun, and it's got lots of
calories. That's about all.
So we'll see you in the morning.
Okay, bye. Good morning. It's day 114 and it's 6:30 a.m. We're up about 5:30 this morning. Some of the wildlife in the park just don't have any common courtesy. Woodpeckers cracking on at 5 a.m. It's just as well it's not a Sunday, or we'd have been out to have something to say. As you can see there, the sun is rising. Riding on about, hopefully, 18.5 miles today to get towards a campsite near a deli this evening. Hopefully means we can sit somewhere and have a bite to eat without being eaten alive ourselves. It's a little bit cooler this morning, but I think from the word go last night, I think we knew we weren't going to have the best night's sleep with the warmth, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I think it's only fair to say, I don't think we're brave enough yet to sleep with a fly off.
Not last night, no.
So you suffer the consequences, I'm afraid. It's hot, muggy.
Yeah. I just want to say it's a special day for somebody in England. And happy birthday to Sam, who's 26 today.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sam.
Very proud of you, son, serving in the RAF, doing what you do, and I'm glad you're back home safe from Iraq anyway. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, have a great day.
Yeah, try not to drink too much, because we've only got water. Yeah, have a great day, Sam.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to crack on.
Yeah.
So we can get 12 miles in the next hour.
Of course.
Okay.
Well, folks, it's 4:15. That's where we've come from, and it's been like this all day today. The heat is scorching, although we keep going in and out of the shade. But what I'm just going to show you now is just complete and utter torture, because if you can just see through there is the most beautiful house, and you see that little blue spot just there? That is a beautiful swimming pool. Why? What are they doing to us? It's just torture this afternoon, but I just wish we could just go and knock on the door and say, hi, we're through hikers from England, can we camp in your garden and have a swim? But somehow I don't think they'll let us. It's absolutely beautiful through there, and it's right on the trail. So we've got another 2 miles downhill. Oh, sorry, downhill here to go. So we'll see you at the camp. Well, we made it to the campsite. We had really good progress this morning, and lunchtime we had just stopped off at a roadside in some shade. But this afternoon, and I showed you the lovely house with the pool, just was hard going. So we've got a nice tent here, and we've got grass all around us. Don't know if you can see properly. Not quite sure how that's turning out, but we've got somebody over there putting a hammock up, and we've just...
Is it Stormville? We're at the roadside of Fifth. I can't remember what the road is, but
NY52, I'm sure it is.
we came down to
and
a
we've
deli
just
and
come down to a deli, had some pizza, and we've just... This is a really, rare occasion. Oh, I'll open mine.
I won't go everywhere.
Yeah, probably.
I did mine pre-video.
Yes, you did.
That was very good, by the way.
Thank you.
So,
So cheers, Sam.
cheers, Sam. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday again, and very proud of what you're doing
Yep.
in the military. And keep staying safe as long as when you're on tours. So.
And we did have a paper bag.
A paper bag. But we've just passed a couple who we've been hiking with over the last few days as well, and they've caught up with us today, so they're coming here in a few minutes. So.
Well, I think that was actually in front 2 days ago. Watch them chopping yourself off the screen.
Sorry.
So yeah, we just went to this pizzeria. Went inside.
That is huge. Look how big it is. It's nearly as big as my head.
No, it's not. It's not. And we just sat down, had a soda each. And honestly, my watch was going up to 96 degrees in there. So we asked the last 2 pieces for him to take them to go, and we sat here now. I mean, we complained about mosquitoes, but
we've
it's
got
not
our
too
long
bad
sleeve
here.
fleeces on because we just don't want to get bitten anymore. Shouldn't say again because we're still covered, but it's a little bit of the road just over there, isn't there? But hopefully we'll have a decent night's sleep, and we'll be up early again in the morning. So
We will, yeah. Deli opens at 6.
Deli opens at 6, so bacon roll for breakfast.
Bacon and egg. And a bacon, egg and pancake sandwich.
So that's it for today, really.
Been a hard day with the heat.
Been a hard day with heat, but we...
What did you say? Did you tell them? 18.5 miles today.
18.5 miles today.
18.8 yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look as though it's going to rain though, does it?
Not tonight.
Oh, can't wait to wash my hair.
Okay then.
But okay, we're going. See you later.
Bye. Morning, guys.
Morning.
It's 5:30. We've been up 45 minutes. Any budding through hikers, seriously, you need to take a note of this. 1431.4.
Campsite.
0.4 off the trail. Now, we came here last night. Where are we?
Pizza place.
Danny's Pizzas. Pizza was amazing. Beautiful, thin crust, everything. We were in about 6 o'clock, and some of our friends walked in at 7:15. 7:15. He refused to serve them, walked out of the pizza, locked up and went home. Now next to it is a deli. This is the 2 things you've got here. Shut at 8, but it's open now, it's 5.
5 o'clock. Well, it opens at 5.
It's 5:40 now. Lovely girl in there. This is a slight problem, because so many guys came in last night, walked here to get here, and we were lying in our tent and we could hear them all complaining that the pizza shop was shut at 7:30. Now, that's the least of your problems. The campsite was beautiful lawn.
Lovely.
The perimeter is completely covered in poison ivy all the way round.
And we wouldn't have known that unless a passerby just stopped and told us.
Do you realise all this is poison ivy? Now, that's not the main reason.
No.
We may as well have slept in Times Square as soon as we're in New York. What do you think?
Yeah.
I can't zoom in. In fact, just give me 1 second. That place there is an absolute
monster.
Huge cement works, and I'm talking articulated lorries, heavy goods vehicles, blasting horns, filling up before 4 a.m.
Yeah, and our campsite was
just to the end.
Here.
Just there.
Just there.
So it's that noisy. There's no birds singing there. Can hear them here. Can hear them in these trees. So guys, anybody thinking of walking down here, don't bother.
Don't bother.
It absolutely is not worth it. We've been up since. Well, you've hardly slept, you said, haven't you?
It's 4.
And maybe the couple of cans of beer we had to celebrate Sam's birthday maybe made me knock me out. But as soon as I opened my eyes this morning, I looked at the clock. It was 4. It was done. It was finished. this noise. I don't know if you can quite pick it up here, but even in the car park, even now at 5:40, there must be 20, 30 cars.
Obviously stopping for sandwich.
No, I'm on about in the cement works.
Yeah,
I mean about the cement works.
Yeah.
Should have known when the deli was open at 5 AM. There has to be trade for this deli to be open 5 AM, and it's not really worth it. Anyway, we're going to go in now and get some more beer. It's 7 minutes past 7. We've just walked down this road across a freeway, and obviously up there, I'll show you. Oh, sorry, on that road there, a guy just pulled over in his car on the way to work, handed us a bottle of water. Shirt, trousers, obviously going to his business, whatever. Here are guys, bottle of water. Just par for the course here in the US, everybody's always the same. Now here, Stormville Mountain Road. I can't hang about because the car come in. So from that good, there's this. There's food packages, somebody's sleeping bag, camp.
That didn't look right.
Protein bars. I can't work this out. What's that in there? Is that a bag of sweets? But just done by the side of the road.
What's that saying there?
Something about camp solution. Sleeping bag. Just there, Alison, a bag of money. You know what, guys? This is just not cool. I'm not saying for 1 minute it's a through hiker. Although there's food. You know what, Alison? Stuff this, I've had enough. It's you know what I mean? It sounds like that, but this is the worst thing I've seen in 1,436 miles. But yeah, I can see where the bags have been ripped. I don't know. Oh well. Telephone Pioneer Shelter, New York. We've just had lunch. I'm just going to show you what a mess it's in. Somebody's already written in the book and complained, but we actually thought somebody'd come here and nipped out for a walk. There's a full blanket, don't know what's inside it. Looks like there's a bit of a pillow. Don't know if that's part of a rucksack or a coat. Wait to see around here though, guys. Absolutely full of garbage. Do you know what? That doesn't do it justice. It's a huge contractor's bag, of course, and then the Bud Light. And no, that wasn't us, obviously.
Why?
I don't know why. Someone's even bought a pan, cooking, and left it up here. I don't know. The people before us had in non too polite English.
Yeah.
You know why you can't take your trash out, but again, a shelter less than a mile from the road.
Yeah.
So you know, with all respect, I don't know many through hikers that will walk 0.8 down there, look for a store, bring all that beer back here. So, oh well. Anyway, we've got about 5.5 miles to go. It's 2 PM. It's gone all overcast. Well, just had a little bit of a shower, not much though. Alison's really tired because the cement works started so early. It's a shame because it's quite high up here, and we've actually sat and eaten dinner really without any mosquitoes.
Yeah.
You know, but we're going to crack on.
Yeah.
We could make Wiley Shelter, but after last night, we're not pushing for 9 miles.
I'm not pushing for noise.
We'll
I don't want any noise tonight.
We're going to go across the 80. Well, we'll show you guys a bit. We've got the Oak to come and the train station. Pardon me. We've come down off this hilltop. You can't see it now. Excuse me. Just drunk some Coke. David the Iceman here. He's doing trail magic. It's raining. I don't know whether we've got a thunderstorm coming in. But I don't know if you can remember when we were back in Virginia and we saw the Kefir Oak. Well, guys, that's the biggest one. Well, whether it's completely in the whole of the US or just New York. If you look there, actually, they've just had a branch removed. It's here on the floor, part of it. There. I'm just going to see if I can get this in for you. It is absolutely ginormous. Yeah, I'm going to try and just pick this branch out. Yeah, it's still going. Absolutely. So that, I can't imagine what it was like when that last branch was spurting out. That's the Dover oak. I can't remember now if it said it's 20 foot or 28 foot girth. That's a heck. It doesn't really do it justice. I think when you see there the scale of the three guys stood next to it, how big it is. But anyway, we've got a storm coming in by the looks of it, and Waves, he's leaving. So I think it's going to be Alison's queue. Yeah, I think we're going to have to move, otherwise what's coming in off that mountain is going to soak us through. Anyway, we're on it. Wednesday we'll be in Great Barrington, and that'll be it. Time for a break. Oh, I did just want to say as well to David, once again, Iceman, thanks ever so much. We got your message this morning, I've explained that to him. I had no signal where we were low down, and the gentleman was sat here waiting. We've just had a soda, we have an apple each, and we're going to crack on. So thanks a lot, David. Hello? You alright? Swamp River Boardwalk. We've been on it about 3 minutes. There's the sky above us that we're trying to get away from. You can see that's a great view in here. I couldn't even begin to tell you how deep this would be. These reeds and rushes.
That was really tall up there.
You can just see, I don't know if you can see just through in there. Let's have a look, the water. It is like the most humid place I can ever recall being. Well, certainly in insufficient clothing. The mosquitoes are absolutely, I'm not exaggerating, but they're as big as crows. Or would you say eagles? Yeah. Anyway, here's David coming to meet us, so that's enough of this and we're out of here. Morning.
Morning.
Day 116, and we didn't do a video last night, did we?
No.
No, we got off the trail.
The last video we did was when we were doing on the boardwalk. With all
Yeah,
the
that's right, yeah. And I said a gentleman met us. We were absolutely disgusting, and he gave us a lift to a little motel. It gets to such an embarrassing state, I don't even sit back in the car because of my back sweating. And David Martin, trail name the Iceman, he picked us up and we went for a bite to eat. And then we got a room. He came back this morning, he picked us up, we went for breakfast. It's 9 o'clock now, and the only thing I've realised, which is starting back, we'll see how we go for the first 10 minutes, we've put no bug spray on. And it was a heavy rain during the night, so we sort of timed it right.
Better. My legs are calmed down a bit, and I needed to obviously get all the creams and the sweat and the thing washed away. So we did a video last night, guys, that was not on YouTube. Yeah, you need to go on our Facebook page.
It's on our Facebook page, either Simon Richard or Alison Shelford, and it was today in England. Obviously we're here doing this for Walking with the Wounded, British servicemen and women's charity, and today's Britain's Armed Forces Day. So we did a little video last night with a bit of music from
our journey so far.
Yeah, and it's on our Facebook page.
But yeah.
So we're going to crack on. We've got 15.5 miles today. So really, for the time we're starting at, it's still like an 18-mile day for us. And then we're going to take it from there. We're going to stop off for some lunch, hopefully. And we've said we've got a plan. We're going to walk faster and avoid the mosquitoes.
Okay.
It's 10 to 3, and it's glorious warm day. Nice little bit of cool breeze. The terrain has changed dramatically. We're sweeping in and out of New York and Connecticut. We'll soon be at the official borderline. But I was assured back 20 minutes ago that we're in Connecticut. And it's beautiful. There's a beautiful river. People canoeing down it. And like I say, oh, that breeze is just, oh. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Let's see what we can see through here. It's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Forest recovery area, so I shouldn't really be on it. Just give me a second. Beautiful river, absolutely. If ever there's been a time I actually thought I wanted to go for a swim, it was today, wasn't it you? Let's get off here a minute, darling. It's good trying to recover the terrain. So yeah, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Alright?
Okay.
That breeze is nice.
Yeah.
We've got about another 5 miles to go to where we're going today. So we're going to go down, have a bite to eat, and then crack on. But yes, first impressions,
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, it's a bit like a country park
It is, yeah.
rather than a hiking mountain.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Hi. We're in our tent.
For a change.
For a change. At the campsite, which says 0.1, but I think it's a little bit further than that off the trail, in my opinion.
It was uphill, quite steep.
Uphill. But it's quite a nice little camp spot.
4 spaces. And we've got a young ridge runner next to us called
Just Mike.
Nice young man. Did the trail in 2015. And he's from Tennessee. And he looks after this section of the trail.
I was going to show you what our view is, but I can't. I'll do it in the
Not
morning.
really a lot to look at there.
No, that's it. Look out there, at that great big rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're in Connecticut.
Yes, we are. Another state down, New York. 2 more days, another state down, hopefully, and into Massachusetts. But it's been alright today. The last hike was up.
Always.
I'm just having a look. Yeah, just have a look. Yeah, it was quite a hike up from 366 feet to 1250. It is at 6 o'clock at night when you've been walking all day.
Yeah. But Iceman David met us at a roadside
3 times today
with drinks and some fruit, which was great.
Absolutely.
And then the last little bit, just before this last 5 miles we had to do, with some pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
So thank you.
Absolutely out your way.
Thank you so much.
Massive thank you to David. Yeah.
It's nice meeting you again.
Yeah, you found us out and you've really looked after us. The running about you did for us yesterday, really, really appreciated. Both top guys from Pennsylvania. Yeah. David Martin Iceman and Mike Burton. Yeah. Two top gentlemen.
So we're in Connecticut for a couple of days?
Yeah, probably till I think Sunday tomorrow, Monday afternoon.
Sunday today, isn't it? Yeah.
No, Saturday today.
Saturday, I forget
yeah,
what
all day
it is.
tomorrow and part of Monday. I think we should. Yeah, 2 days. It's 50 odd miles.
Yeah.
So it may be either Tuesday morning or late Monday evening. But there's been a change of scenery already, hasn't there?
Yeah.
But we're at this campsite, and I'm going to spell it for you because I can't pronounce it. SCHAGHTICOKE. Now we thought they'd had a big prescribed fire,
so
they controlled it.
Burnt down trees around.
Quite a bit of acreage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this, but 2 idiot weekend hikers came up last year and had a campfire and burnt a third of the forest down.
got out of control.
Oh, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know. I think New York and New Jersey have been, well, where was all that mess at the side of the road, and then there was mess in a shelter.
Yeah, well, we videoed it all. Yeah, it's just people don't care, do they? People don't care in real life, so why should they care in the mountains?
The devastation up here, though, with the
it's huge. We haven't seen this since, to be honest, since North Carolina, Tennessee, have we? I mean, we're not putting it on anything on the scale of what happened near Gatlinburg, obviously. But, you know, if you could see how a campfire has burnt. We were walking here for 30 minutes today through the burnt out charred remains. And we got here and the ridge runner told us, yeah, a couple of weekend hikers set the woods on fire. So
that's our little grumble.
Yeah, it's not really a grumble.
Well, it's not just a grumble, it's just truth. But
so, yeah.
We're back in our tent tonight, and we'll speak to you in the morning.
Yep, cracking on tomorrow in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yep. It's day 117. As you can see from where Alison's standing, just check this out. What a morning. After the night before.
Yeah, what rain we had last night.
Absolutely.
That's where we stayed. And it's
that's a little camp spot. But it absolutely poured down from about 10:30 till about 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
But where we camped, I don't know if you can see through there, there's a young guy there called Just Tom. Just Mike. And he's a ridge runner for this area. Really nice young guy. Likes to be left out here on his own. Yeah, and two guys that we've camped with for quite a while are just the other side of that stone mound. Bugs and Ropeburn. Two married couple, young couple, and again just seem to spend their life travelling, don't they? And who blames them? But this here, guys, this is why I wanted to video it today. Oh, it's just. Do you know what, we should have stayed in bed because it's beaming down on our tent, where our tent was. I don't know if we mentioned it to you last night. Did we mention it about the... Yeah, we did. I'm not going to go through that again. Okay, so yeah, we're going to crack on today. We've got about 18, somewhere between 18 and 20 miles. First half of the morning is pretty tough up and downs. Then we've got about a 5 or 6 mile flat spot. So we'll crack on, and hopefully this is a sign of things to come, isn't it? Okay, let's go then. Hi, it's 2 o'clock. We've had quite a long lunch break today. We've done a lot of climbing this morning. It's been really hot and sunny, and as we're talking, it's currently up there, chucking it down with rain. We've just met a couple. They've told us that Lyme disease and the tick originated here in Connecticut. And we're going to have to cut this short because we're going to have to put our rain covers on. It's absolutely belting down. And you know what I mean, don't you? The mosquitoes will be out in full force in a bit. Keep walking, it's alright, it's not too bad.
Oh, I'm putting cover on
okay.
hat.
Alright. Sorry about that abrupt stoppage. Now if you look at my boots, you can see how wet they are. We just had the most almighty thunderstorm. So look at your hair.
My hair.
Yeah, it's soaking wet. Guys, would you believe it?
Think.
My feet were scorching. I've took my socks off and wrung them out. They're still wet, obviously. And out here, it's just like a different world. If I had £1 for every one yawn I've caught on this video. Just can't believe it, can you? No, everything we've got, rain skirts.
We just took all of our wet stuff off.
Yeah, just took my shirt off and wrung it out.
Oh, and now it's so hot.
And now it's
just stupid.
Well, it's a 73.9, but it feels warmer than that here.
I can't believe it's 4:45.
Yeah, 4:45. We've still got a fair mileage to go. You ready?
Yeah. What a day.
Yeah. Long day.
Really long day. We had some rain, some sun, slippery rocks. very hard this morning coming down the mountain after the tent.
Yeah,
Beautiful sun rays like we showed you earlier on.
Can't think what that mountain was called again now. Caleb something, coming down the, heading north to Stone Steps. It was really, really hard work.
Yeah.
And
we managed to get the tent dry at dinner time.
Yeah.
And then, as we showed you, all the heavens opened and we got absolutely soaked.
Yeah, absolutely. Clothes are just hanging up now. Insoles are out, the boots, socks are off.
Yeah.
Obviously got our tops on again to stop at least our upper bodies getting eaten alive.
But we made it to the campsite.
Yep.
As our tent.
It's 10 to 8.
10 to 8 now.
17.5 miles.
That's the view. All up there. All of the trees. Really high. Really high, some of these trees, aren't they?
Yep.
There's one more couple a bit further down at this campsite, but that's it.
Don't know they are, I've not seen them before.
No, I've got a herbal tea, you've got hot chocolate.
I have, yep. I hold the camera up, babe. Otherwise, you know, like this in top of our heads only.
Sorry.
You'd never be Steven Spielberg.
And we're shattered.
Yeah, tired tonight. Still hot and warm, humid, but not as bad as it was in New York. We're ready. We've got all day tomorrow, all day Tuesday, then it's a walk into Great Barrington, and then next day Zera. Oh, excuse me.
We need that.
And yeah, I think
we need a full day off.
My body's telling me as well, yeah. And my mind, I've got to be honest, is the worst thing. My mind. I've quit every day for the last, since I left Duncannon, I've quit every day.
But we've done our 17 miles today.
Yeah. One of our good friends, Fireball, has took a bit of time off. He was feeling it was it yesterday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday morning. He wasn't looking good. And the heat had got to him. So hopefully he'll be alright and back on the trail. If he's got any sense, he'll have a couple of days off now.
Yeah.
He walks alone with his dog, and I can only imagine how difficult it must be walking on your own. I mean, we've walked and not spoke for hours because you're just fighting your own demons, climbing some of these mountains in the heat. So, but he's got absolutely nobody to talk to.
So, on that cheerful note,
Yes, yeah. Hundreds of hikers are the same.
Yeah, we'll hopefully have a good night's sleep and see what challenge. We've got another section where you can't climb through with your backpack, so you have to take it off tomorrow. And squeeze through.
Tomorrow. You've been living in Nottingham too long.
And see how we get on with that. As long as it's not slippy, then I can cope with it. But once it's slippy and rocky, no, it scares me. But anyway, we're going to go and we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, bye.